It all started with the announcement that Representative Kyrsten Sinema is running for U.S. Senate. That was followed by Phoenix Mayor Greg Stanton's bid for Congress. And now that leaves the Phoenix mayor spot up for grabs. One person who has already thrown his hat into the ring is Phoenix Councilmember Daniel Valenzuela. He joins us this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Let's get right to it. Now, you've been a council member for the city of Phoenix for barely
for about
5
6
years. Going on 6 years now. What makes you think you have what it takes with that short of span ready to run the big city like Phoenix?
Thank you for the question, Javier. You know, I've been a Phoenix City Council member for about 6 years. I love our city. My wife and I are both born and raised here. We are raising our family here. And I believe one of the biggest roles for a mayor is to be a coalition builder and a problem solver. And I have a track record of doing those things. We've brought people together. I chair economic development, the subcommittee that is led in diversifying our economy to bring high-wage jobs. When I was first elected, we had a hiring freeze for police officers in the city. I worked very hard to start those conversations, policy changes to bring hiring back on board. And just recently, you know, I created and we launched a citywide STEM education, a free education initiative that is a game changer. It is going to equip our youth for 21st century jobs. And so I'm just excited to continue to move our city forward.
Let me ask you, what's the biggest thing that you can think of that would allow people to understand if you're effective here in the city of Phoenix in your district over the last 5-6 years?
The issues that I just talked about have always been citywide issues. I know what's good for our district is good for our city, but you know, district specific, District 5, Central and West Phoenix, I think of the Grand Canyon University growth, GCU. We're very proud of it. I'm very proud of it. It is the fastest growing university in the country. Of course, that's an example of the private sector really taking off and GCU being a bunch of education champions really taking off. But there are a lot of things that had to change in that area. It was a crime-riddled area. The city had to really step in and help out. Together, we've worked on that. In a 4-mile radius, crime rates are down by 30%, property values are up by 30%, and we have GCU thriving in that community and for our city and our state.
Let me ask you, because you've been a council member for, again, 5-6 years now, the political climate is totally divided, where either you're a Republican, you're a Democrat. How do you bridge that gap? How do you build those relationships so that you can get stuff done?
You have to build those relationships. The political divide that we are hearing at the federal level, we expect to hear that. And I don't know if anyone is excited about that. And one day, hopefully, that will change. I'm still hopeful. We still see it at the legislature. But Phoenix is a nonpartisan city. These are nonpartisan seats, and for good reason. These are real problems that have to be fixed. And we cannot play the Republican-Democrat staying in or out on these issues. We can't. And so we have to make up our minds in doing that. And I believe I've been able to do that. And we've been able to do that moving forward. It's very important for all of us.
For those who don't have your background much, you were a Glendale firefighter. Yeah. You have already said that if elected mayor, you will continue being a Glendale firefighter. Let me ask you this, because some people are questioning the mayor's position. That's a full-time position. How would you be able to split it up and focus still on what needs to be taken care of in the city of Phoenix?
Well, Javier, the mayor's position and every position in local government and at the legislature, you know, people also have a career if they choose, and most people do. I mean, we've had mayors. We have a mayor that's an attorney, as an example, and Mayor Greg Stanton has been an effective mayor, and he has committed himself to the mayor's office, undoubtedly. But the point is, we run the full gamut. You know, educators, attorneys, developers, and so on. I've been a council member for about 6 years. I've been a firefighter for about 15 years. No one has ever asked me to stop helping people on a fire truck in order to govern in Phoenix, and I have a track record of governing at a very high level. I've been able to help a lot of people, and I want to continue to serve.
All right, it's early in the season. You're one of the first people to throw your hat into the ring. We expect others. We wish you the best of luck, and thank you for taking the time this morning.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.